best way to show that is by paying employees a livable wage. City of Houston employees currently earn a minimum of $12 an hour if you're a City of Houston employee. But a livable wage should only be guaranteed to city employees. We are expanding the livable wage policy to future contract involving employees at Bush Intercontinental, Hobby, and Ellington airports. The executive order requires airlines and concessionaires under future contracts with the city to pay their airport employees at minimum a living wage of $10.39 per hour this year and $12 per hour by 2021. The order guarantees that hundreds of workers at Bush and Continental, Hobby, and Ellington Airport ultimately will be paid well above the federal and state minimum hourly wage of $7.25. The policy also applies to workers under subcontract to the airlines and retail business at the airports, such as restaurants and souvenir shops. I think there was one study that was done, and it said that I think the average pay of airline workers out at the airport is like $8.34, something in that range. And some get as low as $77.25 plus tips, but they don't always get the tips. No one, and certainly no one who works for the City of Houston in any capacity, should feel as if they don't have dignity in their work. And part of ensuring dignity is paying employees a livable wage. And as your mayor, I am committed to lifting up all Houstonians. I had the privilege of going out visiting with about, listening to about 150 employees several months ago, and listen to their stories. Some of the individuals, for example, making solo, that they were impacted in terms of their living condition, of being homeless, having a hard time meeting their making their ends meet. And so since that time, we've been going back and forth and talking with the various groups, talking with the airline industries, indicating that we wanted to move forward in a very positive direction. And today we are doing just that. So if I can have the
I've been an airport worker for 10 years, both Hobby and Bush. About 3 months ago, I was here. I came to ask Mayor Turner to stand by working like Houstonians like me. At this time, I have been evicted from my apartment for the first time ever because I was late paying rent. I had to move in with my mom to make ends meet. I'm paid $9 an hour as a baggage handler, and no matter how hard I try to save, I can't seem to get ahead. No one can make ends meet on $9 an hour, or even as little as $7.25 an hour, like some of my coworkers. But today I'm excited for our future because workers like me are finally being heard. The news of $12 an hour minimum wage is a historic first step in our fight for a living wage and a union as an airport worker. $12 an hour means I will be able to pay my bills on time. I mean not having to choose between groceries and rent. I mean finally being able to save and start to fall back in on some cases.
Iris Thomas,
and I work as a barista in United Airlines Terminal C, and I've worked in Bush Airport for over 6 years. And I'm extremely excited to be here today, standing in proxy for myself and other airport employees, and with Mayor Turner. We are thankful that the mayor took the time out to listen to our stories of struggling to make ends meet on low wages, and that he is taking action to raise those wages for me and thousands of other airport workers. Because of the mayor's actions today, myself and thousands of other airport workers will get a raise for me and my coworkers,